Being the CEO of You Inc., the first thing we have to realize is that we are running an enterprise. And even though, as I mentioned this morning, it's an invisible enterprise and we can't see it, we don't show up, it's not a brick and mortar enterprise, we have to treat it like this is either a multi-million-dollar operation or one in the making. As in, if somebody was going to invest in you and your business, would they? Better question is, would you invest in you and your business as it stands right now? And some of you, you may be brand new, that might not be a relevant question, but some of you have been around for a little while, and the question to ask yourself is, am I investable? Would somebody invest in me? If I was the CEO, could I actually raise money for my company, for my enterprise, right? And it's, when you put it that way, it's sort of like, gee, I never really thought about it that way, right? I never really thought of my company as an innovator, a brick and mortar company, but you as a brand, and you're all a brand to some degree. Some of you bigger than others. There's some things we're going to do tomorrow to make you a far bigger brand than maybe you even ever dreamed of. And I think that's ultimately the goal we all have to get to. This all starts to apply a lot. But one thing I know about CEOs, and if you look at any of the big CEOs that you follow, they are massive promoters. They are, look at a Richard Branson, for example. Look at the late Steve Jobs. Right? They are massive promoters. They are constantly promoting, they're constantly speaking, and they don't really care what people think of them. So marketing is my number one here, for sure, because this has to be number one focus. Marketing, 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 marketing. When I talk on my productivity calls on Friday morning, and I talk about revenue-producing activities, what is that one thing I keep coming back to for you as affiliates? Traffic and lead generation. Traffic and lead generation. So marketing, marketing, marketing. Number two is money. Have you ever met a CEO that just said, hey, somebody else can go worry about the money and I'll just maybe have them report to me? You know how that works, right? You remember Enron? That's an example of a CEO who kind of let someone else handle the money. So CEOs are on top of the money. They sort of micromanage the money to a degree, and then they're mindset-driven business owners as well. They have a mindset strategy. They have a personal development strategy. They attend the seminars. They're big readers. They suck up information, so there's a mindset play here as well. And then there's a time play, number four. They're militant with their time. They're productivity junkies. And the fourth piece is people. They're people builders. They're team builders. They're delegators. And these are the five that I found as the most common amongst the best CEOs in the world. And this is what I want you to walk away with here in the next hour, is having a strategy around all five so that every day when you wake up in the morning and you run your business, you're now running it from a different perspective. You're now running it from this business is about to be a multiple six-figure business, or this business is about to become a seven-figure business. And that is when momentum and speed starts following, right? No plan for this, no real momentum gets built. No plan for this, no real speed happens. And if you find yourself ever stuck in your business, if you find that you're stuck where you are now as an affiliate, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, a big reason for it is because you don't have a plan around these five. Or maybe you do for three, but two of them are missing. So it's sort of like the spokes in a wheel. If they start falling out, you're only as strong as your weakest link. You may be a great marketer, but you're a mess with your money. You don't manage your time well. You don't really keep track of your mindset, and maybe you're terrible with people. What happens then? You have a broken business model.